Why? Friend of yours?
Patriarch of the Tsar family. A nasty fellow, if the histories are accurate.
I imagine they are.
I think I know. Olha, outros que também sofre mau writing. No início foi bom.
Feed if you must, Astarion.
Eu espero que
Give
não.
me so much as a hungry look, and I'll drive a stake through your heart.
Tirando Stranger Things em que eles querem que os atores cresçam. Não faz sentido, porque a forma como acabou a última temporada não faz sentido esperar.
Harsh.
Não
Remind me
sei,
to
mas não
stay
faz
on your good
sentido.
side.
Eles estarem crescidos aqui.
You
A
were
forma como
never
acabou
on my
tem de
good
continuar de
side.
onde acabou. Porque acabou com um cliffhanger, acabou com o mundo prestes a acabar, com eles prestes a salvar. Ou seja, tem de ser agora, senão o mundo acaba. Olha.
Aradin's back with his tail between his legs. I'm glad for your help, but I'd hoped you were Halsin.
Who's Hansen? Pelo visto tem muita gente procurando destruída.
By all rights, he was a good man. I saw enough of him to agree. And I'm tired of good people dying. That's for sure. Crisis after another. No more trouble. Yet. No.
Não sei. Olha, não sei. Não sei. Até ficas abalado. Bandeira forsaken, our kingdoms will rise. Bum, 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 bum. I will try to do something to see if it works. Bum, 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 Hello there.
Ah, you. Thank you. You stopped us from making a bad situation much worse.
Prova aqui, que lugar
A
é esse?
druid's grove, dedicated to the Oak Father Sylvanus. You'll find its keepers just as thorny, I fear. Whatever your business here, I'd see to it quickly. The druids are forcing everyone out. This latest attack will only strengthen their resolve.
Não tenho problema com os
There have
druidas.
been several attacks by different
Oh,
monsters. The druids blame us outsiders for drawing
olha,
them
diabo,
here.
realista.
Nobody's welcome anymore. They've started a ritual to cut the grove off from the world outside. We can't stay, but we'll be slaughtered if we leave. We're no fighters.
We are no fighters. O que trouxe vocês
We are
aqui?
refugees from Elturel. We took shelter here after goblins and gnolls attacked us on the road. We were bound for Baldur's Gate,
Isso é
but
da
it was too
fim.
late to turn back. Elturel had no place for
Okay.
tieflings after the descent.
Alice,
The Descent, an infernal conspiracy that had seen the entire city of
Aqui é
Elturel
narradora.
briefly dragged to the
Narradora.
hells.
É tudo de pá. Isso é aqui.
So I hoped, but we've lost so many already. And more will die if we're forced out again. Thank you again for your help out there. If
Shadow
you'll
Heart
excuse me,
approves, will
I'd
disapprove.
best get my people moving.
Shadow Heart.
No, sir. But if there's a clear path past those...
Ah, you. Thank you. You stopped us from making a bad situation much worse.
Eu sou
Well
José.
met. Though I should warn you, visitors are no longer welcome in this grove. Whatever your business here, I'd see to it. This latest attack will only strengthen their resolve.
Pelos goblins, houve muitos ataques
There have
assim.
been several attacks by different monsters. The druids blame us outsiders for drawing them here. Nobody's welcome anymore. They've started a ritual. We can't stay, but we'll be slaughtered if we leave. Thank you, if you'll excuse...
Deixa eu falar aqui tem.
You're the one who helped at the gate. Glad to have another sword. We might need it. Keep your steel sharp. Keep your...
Our great kingdoms rise. Bum, 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 bum. Aha, we did it.
Used to think the goblins would kill us the second we set foot outside. But after hearing what you did at the gate, well, I still think they'll kill us. But at least we can put up a fight.
Será? Não estou vendo muitos
We're
soldados.
tougher than we look. We've survived persecution, survived Avernus. Who knows? Some of us might even make it to Baldur's Gate.
Talvez consiga dar uma olhadinha em Baldur's Gate antes de cortarem ao meio.
Oh, well, aren't you an optimist? I've seen what the goblins can do to a vulnerable caravan, so I'm not as confident. But if you are, why not put a little gold on the line?
Não sou do tipo que gosta de apostas.
No? Shame. I thought you might enjoy a little fun. Be safe out there, whatever comes your way. We need to move. No point staying here twiddling our thumbs.
Right.
Spare me a moment, if you please. I've something important to discuss with you. We've been traveling together for a while now, and it's just about time that I shared something with you. It's a rather personal matter that I'd have preferred to keep quiet, but needs must when the devil drives. I have no choice but to speak. You see, I have this condition. Very different from the parasite we share, but just as deadly.
Tipo de condição.
The specifics are rather personal, but suffice it to say that it is a malady I've learned to live with, though not without some effort. What it comes down to is this. Every so often, I need to get my hands on a powerful magical item and absorb the weave inside.
Você está me dizendo que é viciado em magia?
No, it's nothing like that. Magic isn't a narcotic to me, it's quite literally a lifesaver. I would not burden anyone other than myself with this were the stakes not so high, and the means of obtaining such artifacts challenging for a humble wizard to face alone. It's been days since I last consumed an artifact, since before we were abducted. It is time, and by that I mean it's imperative that I find and consume strands of weave at the earliest possible juncture.
Eu entendi porque você precisa da minha ajuda. Você saiu muito bem sem mim até.
A fair point. However, until recently, I was able to rely on a supply of artifacts stored in my tower in Waterdeep. A supply that has now run dry. The reality of the matter is that a lone wizard with a chronic impairment such as my own is not in the most ideal of situations with regards to self-defense. The manner of artifacts I need are not often found, waiting patiently on a shopkeep's shelf. One usually has to lift them delicately from trap-filled tombs or prise them from the hands of violent ne'er-do-wells. There'll be danger involved, or great cost.
Sinceramente, isso parece. Deixa eu ver só o que eu penso aqui.
Then I suggest you look closer. Having a wizard like me around is quite the boon when facing the perils that stalk these lands. It'd be far harder for me to assist you if I can barely stand upright. Please, trust me. Your help could be the difference between life and death.
Vou fazer pira. Não, se você não me vai contar a verdade, então não vou
I
ajudar.
understand that I am asking for a lot, but I can't tell you everything. Not yet, anyway. Please, reconsider.
Você não vai deixar isso para lá, né?
No.
Ganhou, vamos ver quem aguenta
I
mais.
don't know how else I can explain the imperative nature of this issue. You can't simply dismiss it.
Estou bem irritado. Ih, faz.
I see. Let me remind you that this is not something that can be ignored forever. Artifacts are of little use if you don't live to enjoy them. I've known a few warlocks in my time. Talented, of course, though sometimes too eager to listen to the devils on their shoulders. Comes with the territory, unfortunately.
Tem um artefato mágico, acredito, ser do teu
That is
interesse.
most gratifying to hear. May I?
O que acontecerá com esse item caso eu dê
I
para
will
você?
consume the magic inside. What was a powerful artifact will be rendered no more than a trinket. But it will save my life. Even if only temporarily. I sense you don't quite appreciate the urgency of the matter. Dawdling may cost us dearly. You'll have to speak slowly. I'm finding it quite difficult to concentrate with my condition gnawing at my insides like a teething displacer kitten. That is most gratifying to hear. May I?
Ok, dar a ver um artefato mágico. Tem de ser um artefato mágico qualquer.
Thank you. That hit the spot. I can feel it work. The magic, it's like a lullaby that sings to sleep the demon inside. A metaphorical demon, I haste to point out, but no less dangerous. And no less bound to wake up again to continue its ravages. Such is the nature of all monsters.
A sua gratidão não compensa o que eu para o que você vai fazer para me compensar.
Compose 1,000 stanzas ode titled A Gale of Thanks and Adulation? Sincerely, though, I understand I ask a lot from you with few answers in return. But in time, all will be told.
Só para você saber, esta foi a última vez que me separarei de um item da
I
valor.
understand your reluctance, but to ignore my condition is to invite catastrophe. Please, think on the matter. I trust that during our travels you'll navigate ample leagues of progressive insight.
Ah, é. Vamos só ser difícil. So, nobody told me I could steal something. Ok. Onde é que eu ainda não fui? Ainda não fui a um sítio, mas... Eu preciso fazer isto. Do mapa são... Gale-nos contou sobre uma estranha condição cujo estreitamento é de valer a trama contida em artefatos mágicos poderosos. Se não conseguimos tratar essa condição, ele adverte que as consequências podem ser catastróficas. A condição de Gale se tornou instável. Ele precisa de um item mágico poderoso para destruir a trama. Devemos oferecer assim que pudermos. Nós devemos absorver o poderoso item mágico e ele foi capaz de absorver a trama dentro dele. Sua condição se estabilizou, embora ele nos tenha alertado que é uma luta contínua. Devemos estar preparados para a próxima vez que a necessidade surgir.
Laser, have you ever done a good deed just for the sake of it?
I have performed deeds well and efficiently. Is this what you mean?
Not exactly. exactly. But you answered my question.
Falar com os animais. Fica uma cena de falar com animais.
I swear that ox's gaze is following me.
What is this?
Can't keep the goblins out forever. This is no fortress and we're no